I'm going to bring you right here, right now, the Taylor Swift strategy for your brand. This is honestly something that I find is really going to create that connection piece for you guys to really leverage it, because the most important thing I believe, and what I keep talking about and I keep banging on about, that your brand and your authenticity is the key to really scaling your business in the online space. And I thought, let's use the most Tay queen as a great leverage and experience for you guys to navigate through this, and for you to see where you can start to implement these branding strategies for your social media, for your online presence, for your big dick energy, because that's what we're here for, right, Queen? The Swifty Project is, embracing authenticity. Her music is essentially her personal journal, her diary of all the vulnerabilities, experiences, relationships that she has gone through and navigated. Hello, my queen. Welcome back with Keys to the Queendom. I'm your host, Tamara Meyer, and I have a special episode for you guys tonight. Tonight, it's actually afternoon. Can you tell it has been a big week, a big dick energy type of week? But no, what I want to do for you guys today, I have a special, really different type of episode, because I have really been watching social media as of late. I've been watching celebrities and things like that. And the one person that is really standing out right now is Taylor Swift. That is right, Queen. I'm wearing her lipstick. I've got the hairdo. I'm vibing the Taylor Swift. And you may love her and you may hate her. I'm not too sure. Let's just go with you love her. But what I really want you guys to see, that I'm going to bring you right here, right now, the Taylor Swift strategy for your brand. This is honestly something that I find is really going to create that connection piece for you guys to really leverage it, because the most important thing I believe, and what I keep talking about and I keep banging on about, that was really sexual, Tamara, keep banging on about, is that your brand and your authenticity is the key to really scaling your business in the online space. And I thought, let's use the most Tay queen as a great leverage and experience for you guys to navigate through this, and for you to see where you can start to implement these branding strategies for your social media, for your online presence, for your big dick energy, because that's what we're here for, right, Queen? And the first piece I think is really important to bring the Swift Project. I'm calling it the Swifty. The Swifty Project is, embracing authenticity. And I say this all the time. And what's really great is, if you've been a Tay fan or if you haven't, her music is essentially her personal journal, her diary of all the vulnerabilities, experiences, let's be real, relationships that she has gone through and navigated. While we're not all musicians, what I really think as a brand is really honing in on your personal story, the vulnerable ones especially. And this is one massive thing I'm going to be talking about at my Show Up, Sell and Scale. Your vulnerable stories of your strategies, your struggles, your hardships, and the challenges that you faced is really important to show with your audience, and how you've been able to overcome it. So Taylor Swift does this incredibly well. So a key thing for you to sort of write down as you're listening is, what vulnerable story will you share this moment? I know this can be quite scary for you guys, but I really want you to hone in on something either you have navigated through, you've seen the shift, you've processed the emotion, and how can you bring that genuine connection for your audience so that you can start to share these pieces to build trust. So that's one first real important key for the Swift Project. Now, the second Taylor Swift strategy that I want you to remember is,
Queen, how often have you said, I spent my whole life studying, I've been to school my whole life, and I've actually learned nothing that teaches me the tools and strategies to build a successful business in the outside world. You've probably spent thousands of dollars on courses, or you've heard fake news from business gurus. Well, I'm here to give this incredible news to everyone here right now, that this is Queen Stream University. Get out of debt and actually start making money in the online space knowing and having the foundations to build a successful business. Now I'm talking because I have gone through the trenches. I have been a fitness coach, built my online business as a pro athlete, and now I am a business coach. You'll go from having absolutely no idea what your business is through, in the 8 weeks, learn the foundations of knowing what your purpose is, your vision and mission, and also understanding your business values with the execution to know what that business is. You'll also learn branding, social media, content strategy, marketing, and more importantly, how to sell. With Queenstream University, it'll cut out the bullshit and remove all the fluff and get you working specifically on your business so you can execute this in 8 weeks to get ready to launch. I wanted you to have something where you get to access something straight away, where you get to fast track your growth, as well as remove any doubt, any overwhelming sensation or stress, or the question that everyone seems to ask, where do I begin? With Queenstream University, you'll be able to build wealth, freedom, and at the end of the day, be an entrepreneur and be able to say, I have finally built my own thing, my own business. And I've stopped making money for someone else, and I'm now making money for my own empire. Queenstream University.
Leverage FOMO. And again, personal branding, depending on what your personality is, this can be seen in different ways. And I, for example, my partner and I, Jordan, we do this really well when it comes to our events, our community, but also our empire lifestyle. And, I think this is really important because the fear of missing out, or even, not being part of our community, our queendom, people are like, I want to be signing up. I want to come to your next event. I'm really excited. Or also the FOMO of that lifestyle we get to build, and people want that. And so for us, it's, going out for dinners. It's been playing basketball throughout the week. It's been going to the beach. Mind you, we work fucking hard, and that is we really, really do. But what we've really brought forward is in our community, and how they're leveraging this is that we're really getting them excited when we do have meetups and events as well. So this is Taylor Swift project number 2. Now, the third one, again, is kind of tying in with your first piece to authenticity. And the third piece, which is, again, a massive Taylor Swift project strategy, is storytelling. Now, yes, she does it with her music, but if you watch her when she's being interviewed, when you watch her on her social media, or when she's on stage, there is always a story that leads into a song. There's always a message. And that is how she has sold and has become a billionaire, because of her unique way of storytelling. Now, again, this is what we're going to be educating you guys on at my beautiful event. But storytelling for me has been one of the biggest things that I help my clients with, because selling right now isn't about facts. Storytelling sells. And I always say this, facts tell, storytelling sells. And if you can see how Taylor Swift does it in a really authentic way that gets to be a connection piece, we're going to be giving you guys the frameworks and how to bring your story, whether tragic, whether not, whether, love stories, whether not, whether business stories, whether not, your personal story is really going to bring your audience in to want to work with you, to want to buy from you. So I really think, again, I say this all the time, but Tay, Queen, you do it so well. Now, fourth point to this, again, really important from a personal brand perspective, and Taylor Swift does this really well, is,
hey, beautiful kings and queens, are you right now in a space where you're ready to take action and build your business, yet you struggle where to begin? You're feeling stuck and overwhelmed with all the things you need to do when it comes to building a business. Build the business of your dreams in the online space and be in the arena of all the incredible, great humans out there that are building 7 to 8 figure businesses. Now, the foundations that I truly believe in that you are going to learn through this membership is sales, marketing, content creation, social media, money mindset, and of course, branding. Now, all of this will be accessible for you to be learning what is currently hot right now in the market and how you can create your own business and build a successful business in the online space. All you have to do right now is DM Empire in my Instagram or email myself and my team, and we will get the ball rolling so you can have your empire and start making moves in the online space?
Reinventing yourself, right? And this is from a evolvement place. This is from reinventing yourself from a spiritual, emotional, physical, intellectual, even just from a business, right? And I say this as well because as I've navigated through a lot of transitions and reinventing myself as I grow, as my company grows, as Jordan works for myself too, reinventing yourself is really the growth mindset. And Taylor Swift, with every album that she's brought out, every struggle she's been through, every hardship, and her documentation is amazing because it really goes into depth with this, right? Is an opportunity for you to become a better version of yourself, to reinvent yourself. And I think a lot of women are really starting to reclaim their power, to really start to see how important it is to constantly be evolving and constantly be reinventing themselves when it comes to their business, but more importantly, your brand, because that's a big thing that I find. A lot of people get stuck on like the look and feel for a really long time, but as you evolve and grow, your ideal client will also evolve and grow, which means it gives them the permission slip, which is really important when building a personal brand. It gives them the permission slip to do the same. So I really think this is a really big key thing when it comes to focusing on the Taylor Swift mastering the personal brand project. Yeah. Now I'm going to add two more to this because actually, no, I'm going to add three more, right? And this is to do with, I'm pretty sure this is number 4 now. I've lost count. No, this is number 5. Number 5 is really harnessing in personal connection. I'm on my phone, not all the time, but I have a big rule that I've had since I've joined social media in 2014. Oh my God, it's 10 years. Can you believe it? And I've always been really big on connecting with my audiences. The DMs that you guys have been receiving is me. Sometimes my beautiful virtual assistants will jump in and start the conversations, but my biggest key thing that I love to do with my audience is to continually reach out, to engage, to have personal connections, to jump on lives that you guys see all the time and really get close with you guys. Now, if you are a personal brand wanting to scale in the online business and you're not speaking to your audience, you're not building that connection, you're not having conversations, social media is for starting conversations. If you think about it from a strategic standpoint, Taylor Swift is big on this. Now, picture this, right? Her stage is a real stage that she's on and in the arena. And have you noticed that every time she's on stage, she will just pause and she'll look at the audience and she'll just connect from a real personal level and she'll feel like she's speaking to your soul. This is the same thing with your personal brand online. I'm so big that every time I come on here, I set the intention that I'm here to give value, build relationship and connection. And I honestly, hand on my heart, love speaking to you guys on my Instagram. Honestly, it brings me so much happiness. And that's why so many people join our Queendom community because of the personal connection piece, because it is me on the other end connecting with you guys. And Tay does this incredibly well. Now, the 6th really crucial point to the Tay project when it comes to your branding, it is about the marketing strategy. And don't get confused because at the end of the day, your brand is a strategy, but how you market your launch offers, your program, your hero product, your community is really important to leverage it as a marketing strategy. For us, we know that community is the strategy. So we are always focusing on building our community up so that they are going to be seen on our marketing strategy so that we are really touching into a really big key human need, which is belongingness and love and acceptance. And that's what Taylor Swift does so well with her marketing strategy, with her music, with, the planning of it, behind the scenes of it. It's honestly, again, when you start to see it, you can't unsee it. And she does it so well. So my question to you is, how is your community and how are you really amplifying that community for your audience to see that they really want to be a part of that? And the last really big piece to this is, I want to really, really hone in on this piece, and that is always giving back. And that's what Taylor Swift does. She'll visit her fans, she'll surprise her fans, and she's a billionaire. She's got all the money in the world, but she knows the importance of supporting her fans, and she does it on a regular basis. So I want you to see that the more you give on your social media, the more that your personal brand is about to serve. And it's not just about the money for you guys. It's about how can I help more people? How can I get in front of more people? And how can I really network that and build that up? That is what's going to stand you out as a personal brand, which is what we're going to be talking about at the Show Up, Sell, and Scale. Now, Taylor Swift, my beautiful queen, your recent album I absolutely love, but for you guys who have been listening to me for a very long time, who've been engaging with me on my social media, there may be a little bit of fear that you have for coming to this event, whether virtual, whether live. And I'm speaking to you right now, Queen. This message is for you. I was once that person that I didn't think I was able to be able to build this incredible community and empire. But my pain has become my purpose. And this event, regardless if you're new, regardless if you're feeling like you're in lack mindset, I will promise you this one thing. You will walk away with not only things that you can implement into your business right away, but you will be seen and heard by our amazing Queendom community. Myself, that's going to give you the biggest hug, because I know that feeling, what it feels like when you're alone in this world of building an entrepreneur. So this is your sign to join this incredible event. Be in my world. Taylor Swift's amazing, but look, I'm not too far. I love you so much, and thank you for this incredible episode. I will see you all next week, Queen. The more that we decide to really step into this version of ourselves with our content, with our brand, with showing up, that's when the moves start to happen. When it comes to content mastery, and you are new to this game, you are new to obviously building your presence online, and maybe right now you don't want to think about the micro topics, who you're speaking to, the ideal clients. Start with collaboration. And I think it's really important that you make that decision, that certainty, to start thinking about how can I start being seen in front of different people each and every day. So the first piece to content mastery is being able to make those decisions to collaborate, to speak to someone new.
One of the reasons why I wanted to work with you was because I love that you have a community and you bring everyone together.
I have learned all about how to tell a story, what are the main components of a story. It's so helpful for brand improvement.
The highlight for me today has been being around such awesome, like-minded people and actually figuring out what I think my brand is and what I want to do.
But at the end of the day, if you're just true to who you are and focus on who you were as a younger self, it brings in those types of people that are just like, yes, I want to work with you.